My name's Michael. Let's talk about wood burners. So, as you can see, the old wood burner has now been removed from the chimney breast, which had been butchered beforehand to install it or to rejig it, whatever they did. It was pretty awful looking, not particularly aesthetically pleasing. They've just taken an angle grinder to the chimney breast, cut either side, and later on they'd added this sort of large metal board with a small ventilation in the top part of it. If you look at some of the older videos that I've done, you'll see what it looked like when I first got the house. Now we're just going to take a quick look up the chimney. You've got a large flexible flue which has been installed within the chimney, a few cobwebs and stuff. There is actually light at the top there, but it's difficult to see from the camera angle. And there was a secondary hose just on the left-hand side, which was connected to the wood burner, or the pôele bois, as the French call them. And that was designed to pump heat up into the bedroom area, which is at the side of the living room area. Anyway, we're on to looking at the old wood burner now, and here's a few fun facts for you while we're having a bit of a look at it. Apparently, there's around about 540,000 wood burners in France, and around about 7 million people depend on or rely on wood burners to heat their homes. And from that 540,000 wood burners, around about 50% of those were actually installed before 2002. So it's highly unlikely they're going to meet the modern sort of regulations that have been brought in regarding wood burners. In particular, that they've now been energy rated, and they need to have a rating of at least A or above to be able to be sold. And they give examples such as a 6 kilowatt modern wood burner would be far more efficient than its older counterpart, in the fact that because they've got secondary burners, they're far more efficient, and they would imagine a 6 kilowatt wood burner would comfortably heat a surface area of around about 60 square meters. This one here, I was looking now, that it had a small fan at the bottom of it. It was permanently connected to electricity supply, and obviously when it was running, the fan was running, and it was, like I said, trying to pump hot air into the adjoining room. I don't know how successful or not that was. Anyway, I'll be looking to sell this on to someone that wants to renovate it, wants to rejig it, renovate it. There's the grate and the plates that came with it as well. The doors are currently at the back of the wood burner. But I've decided that I would sooner, one, get rid of the chimney breast and have the wood burner more central on that wall, so that's more in line with the opening that I've made between the two rooms to pump to push the hot air around easier. And that would be the plan of action for that. And like I said, it'd be far more efficient. It would burn a lot less wood, and if the house is well insulated as well, then that all helps to keep the cost down. I don't know how efficient that old thing would be, to be honest with you. I can't see it being that efficient. I should imagine most of the heat went straight up the chimney on that. And plus, it was something, I think it was been put on a couple of concrete blocks. So it's possibly something that should have been properly built in anyway, rather than just sort of freestanding as it was. So bye-bye that wood burner, and let's look for something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, a little bit more efficient. As I said, something perhaps like this, more modern, more stylish, more efficient. Not a lot of money, to be honest with you, around about €500 I anticipate for that, and the flues to put in. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you soon.